Please don't call my phone. Please don't call mine. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No, I can't come home. I can't come home. I'm on the road. Yeah. You don't fuck with me the way you say you do. You say you do. I know we.
Hey guys, Anna's Gaming here. Welcome back to episode 4 of Anime Talk. I'm here with Matt.
Yellow, heyo, what's up?
Raymond not gonna be here today because he got some stuff to do. But we gonna do and the same damn thing.
Aren't there always stuff we gotta do, such as the game of life?
Yeah, you right about that, but Matt, take it
Although
off.
there's another way to say it. I got my own life. I gotta do what I gotta do.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
What can I say? It is what it is.
Yeah, but what you want to talk about today, Matt?
Whatever flows your boat today, whatever flows your boat. I got like a couple of random ideas, like exactly who would fight who, what would happen against what's the here, and what's the who, what, where, and why.
Throw one at me.
Okay, so basically, what was that? You just went mute for a second and went dark. You still with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, okay, well, that brings up the subject, dark. Dark. Who is the darkest of the dark? Who is the despair among the despair? Who had it the roughest of the roughest? That would probably be the topic for today. Who strikes the fear? And I'll just roll. I'll just fucking stop fucking around. But yeah,
The Dark Knight.
yeah, the Dark Knight himself, aka the motherfucking Batman. Who would probably be a good match against the Batman? And I would have to say, probably a lineup would have to be the one who had it most roughest in all the Uchiha clan. I would say Itachi.
Two geniuses.
Yes.
But one's more physical and one likes to play games. Just like
One likes to play the one is more heroic brutality, while one is more I do for the ones that I love.
yeah. And
I mean, Batman is a little bit like that with because he has so many people involved in his life: Jim Gordon, Alfred, Barbara, Tim Drake, Nightwing.
Robin.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's more than one Robin. Dick Grayson was Robin. Jason Todd was Robin.
But well, I was talking about like fighting. Like Batman likes to do hand to hand type shit. But
Yes, but
Itachi likes to play mind games.
something like that.
Like he really doesn't like to fight. You really don't see him fighting. Only time was with Naruto.
Mostly, you see him at a long range distance. Right.
Yeah, he does his genjutsu instead of fighting.
Not just any ordinary regular genjutsu, but the Sharingan visual genjutsu.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the ones in the Uchiha clan, it seems like he's the one that's probably mastered them the most.
I would say that too, but the farthest you have to say Madara. No, actually,
The very
Sasuke.
the very second that you look right into Itachi's eyes, he's already got you in his mind game.
Yeah, that's the challenge for Batman.
Yes.
Would Batman look at Itachi's eyes?
Well, the thing is, Batman always has to look someone right in the eye because that is how Batman brings fear in people.
That's Batman's downfall in this fight.
It is, but
Would he know that? That's the question. Would Batman know about Itachi's
no,
ability?
no, Batman would immediately get him into the genjutsu, but Batman always has a way to improvise and get out of situations
But how would you get out of Genjutsu?
by fighting fire with fire.
What would you say that? Like, What?
There is a certain villain in the Batman lore that is like well known to delude people and play mind games on everyone, and that would be the Scarecrow.
In a Joker. Joker is a clown, so like.
Well, yeah, Joker is not exactly Joker doesn't exactly what Scarecrow has. Joker is a laughing gas. It's more like a poisonous laughing gas that doesn't make them stop laughing, but it also kind of like poisons their bloodstream at the same time. But you know Batman. Batman would never go far just to kill someone, even if it costed something that easy to do it. Batman
Did
has
Batman
one.
ever kill someone?
Uh, yes, but those were like separate universes.
Okay.
And also, one of them wasn't even Thomas Wayne Batman. I mean, one of them was Thomas Wayne Batman, not Bruce Wayne Batman.
You're talking
And the
about Bruce Wayne.
Flashpoint Batman is yeah, the Flashpoint Batman is the one with the guns.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me for a minute.
Alright.
Gotta undo the timer here.
Yeah, don't mind us, guys. I'm eating and Matt's cooking at the same time, so.
Yeah. But yeah, Scarecrow has a certain chemical compound that's weaponized to play with people's minds. He calls it the fear toxin.
I think I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so the fear toxin, that is pure science. It is not sorcery. It is not genjutsu. That can go directly right into the human body. Think of it as like a poison, but it plays more with your mind than your vitals.
Most like a scent, right?
Yes, something like that.
Yeah, because senses, like if you smell something, it can
Yeah.
affect your emotions.
But the fear toxin, it can be injected in so many ways. The fear toxin mostly takes form of a gas compound, but once you're infected with the fear toxin, there's no easy way getting out of it. And plus, there are so many ways to get infected by it. It could either be injected through you with a shot. You could either smell the gas, inhale the gas. Plus, if someone else is infected with the fear toxin, just like zombies, one bite, one scratch, one injury, and you're immediately infected by it.
So it comes in every compound like water, a solid,
Exactly.
liquid, and gas.
Exactly. Yes. But the fear toxin is not completely lethal. It just makes you see your most deepest, dark, personal nightmares and makes them become real.
So it's a hallucinogen.
Yes. A weaponized hallucinogen.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that, I think Itachi would definitely realize that before he gets affected.
But the thing is, it's not a genjutsu. You can't just like mash your hand sides again and you're immediately out of it. You have to rely on your own self just to deal with it. And there's no shortcut to get out of it.
But Itachi, that's how Itachi lived. Itachi didn't have no one on his side.
Right.
The only person that was on his side died.
Right. But what could possibly be the most thing that Itachi would never want to happen? The only thing that he ever valued in his life was
Sasuke.
losing Sasuke.
But
So, if the fear toxin played with him something to do with Sasuke, instead of making him die, what his actions on trying to make Sasuke a hero backfired very, 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 very in a more very dark way, and he would hate to see his brother like that.
but the thing you need to think about, Itachi is smart. He would figure out it's not true.
Right.
Because
But
if he sees his brother's dead, and if let's say if this scenario happens, he sees a figure that did it, he would attack it. Then he'd
Right.
realize it's just an illusion, and then he'd
Yeah.
find a way how to break out of it. And
Yeah,
after
but
he
we all
finds a way
know.
to break out of it, and if he get affected again, he would get unaffected again. Because he knows
Yeah, but
it'd be like just like the genjutsu, so he'd kind of do similar things like how to break out in genjutsu, but it'd be differently.
right, but Batman in general, he is a very tough individual to go on, physically.
No, I know.
So while the field toxin is in effect, of course, Batman would probably use his expertise and skills a lot, at the same time.
No, yeah, but I think in intelligence wise, they both the same.
Right.
Batman's more physical, but Itachi can keep up. Look at Naruto in the chakra cloak, one-on-one against Itachi.
Right.
The only thing with Itachi can't last as long.
Didn't he also fight Nagato at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
But they were like reanimated?
No, that was... no. Itachi was alive. Okay? When he did that, and he had a bold summon inside him, inside Naruto, and that's how he got uncontrolled in the world.
Right.
But he went one-on-one with Itachi before he died.
Right, right.
And Itachi kept up. So, yeah, so I feel like Itachi can keep up, but it's not as long.
Yeah. Itachi has had some martial arts training, but Batman has had like years and like traveled to different parts of the world to learn every type of martial arts there is.
No, yeah, I know, but you need to think
I mean,
about
sure,
it.
it's not exactly as super powered as in the ninja world, but
But you need to put that in a point of action.
right.
Itachi can teleport and do illusions like Batman, but better. Like his bats just summoning.
Of course,
That
well, yeah.
Not
well,
summoning, but you know what I mean.
yeah, basically like his gadget that can like send off like echolocation signals for the other bats.
No, I'm talking about like he just disappears into bats, kind of like Itachi
Yeah.
with crows. But Itachi can do
Yeah.
that like it's nothing. I don't know how Batman really does it, but I know it's not as like precise as Itachi's.
Batman has like adopted his skills to be only like to be in the best in the dark, but there are like a couple of tricks that Batman can do. There are like smoke pellets that he can use. There are also like he also works with the environment as well to help him out.
No, yeah, and you need to think about the Sharingan too.
Right.
The Sharingan can predict shit type in a way. That's the best way I can put in a real life perspective. The Sharingan can predict movements. So how
Right.
would Batman even hit Itachi?
Unless Batman would have something in his cowl that could possibly like shield his eyes in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But even with that, Itachi's really good at playing defense.
Right, right.
So Itachi can even play with his head, like teleport, summon the log, and instead of him, I forgot what jutsu that was. He can do he can do shadow clones.
Right, right.
Susanoo, how the fuck you gonna Batman fight Susanoo type shit?
Right.
The Sushima blade and the shield. Yo, one touch with that on Batman. Batman's in the realm of drunken dreams, bro. You need to think
Right.
about that too.
Right. I mean, yes, the Susanoo would probably be his like, highest like a challenge to deal with. But Batman has been like very, very world-threatening threats before. Brainiac, he's dealt with Darkseid before. He's dealt with basically his whole city being like terrorized and like being blown up bit by bit every second.
No,
Every second,
yeah.
every around him.
No,
If
I
that,
put that in perspective too. So the thing I was about to say was, if Itachi can hit him, that would be a one hit right there. Like
right.
I know Batman's really good at strategizing and stuff, but like, what would happen if they first met? Like, just met, didn't know each other, and they fought. Like, I feel like Itachi has a more leeway with that because he has more versatile abilities that can overdo Batman without no knowledge of him.
The only way that Batman will probably get Itachi's attention, well, to get the attention of what am I trying to say is the only way that Batman would get the whereabouts of Itachi and know the info about him is someone that in the ninja world would tell him something about that. Batman wouldn't just just attack someone for like no complete reason.
No, I know, but
Batman needs
like,
to
I'm
have
just
a reason.
saying, if it happens.
Batman needs to have a reason just to engage and just to engage with someone. But there's also the other thing. Batman always unexpects the unexpected. He doesn't trust anyone, even the League himself.
Okay, I know that too. So like, that's what I was thinking because he doesn't really trust someone. Like, if any like something happens in between, we don't know,
No
but they
one
start
has
fighting without information about each other.
no one has ever gotten Batman's complete 100% trust, except possibly Jim Gordon,
That's who's
the
that again?
commissioner in Gotham City.
Okay. So, but if you give, let's say, both of them have detail about each other, weaknesses and
Right.
everything, Batman would win. I would say that. But if they have, somehow it happens, if they had no idea about each other and they got into a fight, I feel like Itachi would win because there's no idea no thoughts, no information that Batman has to overcome Itachi's abilities. But with the information, then yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm
Unless,
saying with that?
yeah, unless if Batman was completely like corrupted and like out of bounds, and somehow he was able to turn evil, and he needs someone to help him out of it, then yeah, he would, you know.
No, yeah, just whatever caused it. I really feel like Itachi would win that with no
Yeah.
information about each other at all. Just knowing their name because they said their name in the battle. That's all.
Right. Right.
Nothing else. Itachi wins. Information wise, have everything about them close, real close battle. But Batman.
Right.
But Batman. Because
So overall,
Itachi's not durability. He can't fight for as long as Batman. That's the only thing that caused Itachi to lose. Because he can't outlast Batman. What do you think about that?
that is, that's very true. It's true. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, it says it in Naruto that Itachi is super powerful, have really like quick attacks, quick fights and stuff, but he can't last as long like Madara. 3 days straight, fist fighting. Like,
Right.
he can't do that. But Batman can't. Batman can fight for a while. And if Batman has that knows that Itachi can't fight as long, he would play games, play defensive a lot, just to wear out Itachi. Then go for the kill or just capture him.
Right, right, right.
So, like, that's my opinion on that fight.
Yeah, I hear you there.
But yeah, well, like, what's your like win situations for each?
I'd say it would be a pretty close battle because of the mind games and stuff like that. But if it was basically a battle about mind games and yet when someone was trying to help the other, then yeah, definitely. If I see it as a way, it would be like a stalemate in a way. Like if Batman was trying to help Itachi, if Itachi was trying to help Batman, then yeah. They
Okay.
probably would, be able to help themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like they'd probably be able to help each other.
No, yeah, they like almost the same person in a way.
Right. Almost.
Almost.
Because what they do in the shadows, it's not meant for evil. It's meant for good.
No, yeah. And the only difference is Itachi killed his parents.
Yeah, Batman may be brutal, Batman may be a vigilante, but he does what he does for the good of Gotham.
No matter how dark and evil feeling it is, he does everything for good.
Right. No matter for how he tries to be a symbol of fear, just to be feared, but
It is I forgot what it's called, but there's this quote that, or not a quote, this topic you can talk about and get so deep, but like
right.
to balance out a bad action to make it good. For example, like Batman. Batman,
Right.
if he needs to kill someone to stop whatever they was doing to harm multiple people that would kill
There's
multiple
also
people, it balances out one kill to save thousands of deaths. So like
right.
that's
There's
the same
also
thing with Itachi in a way.
yeah. Basically, there's also the other saying: a man is guilty for all the good that for all the good he did not do.
True, like that in a way, but I see what you're saying.
Right.
But
A man is truly guilty for all the good he did not do.
anyone's guilty for all the good they did not do. Everyone
Right.
is.
Right.
But let's move on to another topic. Let's move. When I was waiting for you to come back, I was watching a couple videos about One Piece. But there's one
Oh yeah.
topic that caught my eye. So you know how Luffy's Guild 5 get more powerful, more belief of Sun God Nika, right?
Right. Basically, it's him transcending finally to be to godhood.
Kind of like Goku's Spirit Bomb.
Spirit Bomb or Super Saiyan God?
Spirit Bomb, because I remember the movie when he fought Jiren, and he used the Spirit Bomb and he asked for everyone's like
Energy.
energy.
It wasn't a movie. It was Dragon Ball Super, the series.
Whatever it's called. But I watched that and that kind of reminded me of Guild 5 Luffy, because
Right.
more and more he like people that believe that Sun God Nika's back, this and that, he gets more powerful, and more powerful. It shows more in the manga in this.
Sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does kind of sound like that in a way.
More of this arc, the new manga, the Egghead Island arc. In the manga, it tells you that. And
Right.
with Bonnie and Kuma and stuff like that. But
I always thought basically Luffy would always get that by default because he's always considered as a reincarnation of Nika.
in a way, it's like more Joey Boy. But there's a theory that Joey Boy is Sun God Nika. But
Right.
that's not what I was trying to talk about. I'm just using that to build up to it. But so you know how Sanji would protect any female, right?
Right.
What
Right.
if him the feeling to protect the female make Sanji stronger than he is. Kind of like a power boost, kind of like the sun god Nika.
You know, in a way, there is a certain someone like that that does prove a point. There is a certain someone like that in Yu Yu Hakusho. Are you aware of Kuwabara?
No, I didn't watch that yet.
Well, basically, Kuwabara's love for Yukina kind of like made him like keep on going on throughout the whole fight one time in the Dark Tournament.
And yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's like that. Just the will to protect a female makes him gain the strength and power to win the fight.
Maybe in a way, you're probably onto something right here. Maybe in a way, Puddin will have an effect on him in the newest arc. You know what I'm saying? The minute he realizes that Puddin is probably like held captive.
Oh my god, I wanted to talk to you about that too. That's what I feel like if Sanji, because at the end of the whole King Island, Sanji and Puddin actually had a connection.
Right.
Puddin didn't want to kill him at the end. So
no,
maybe when Sanji figured out Blackbeard capture Puddin, Sanji would need to go to protect, wants to go and protect her. But I feel like Luffy and the crew would be like, that's at this moment at time we can't right now, because of plot. Because I think Oda gonna have the Blackbeard and the Blackbeard's crew and the Straw Hats crew fight at the end.
Right.
And I feel like that would connect Big Mom's crew and the Straw Hats crew to have a connection, like an alliance, like Law and stuff. If they need help, the Straw Hats to be there. But if the Straw Hats
the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
And yes, in a way like that. So I feel like that because I feel like at the end when the Straw Hats at the war of the Straw Hats and the world government, I feel like every single pirate, no matter if they bad or good, gonna be on Luffy's side fighting against the world government. I feel like that's how the show gonna end. After finding the One Piece, after fighting Blackbeard, I feel like Blackbeard would be like the afterwards of that.
Right, something like that.
Kind of afterwards. So I feel like Category would probably go search for Luffy, because if you think about it, after that fight, Category gained so much fucking respect for Luffy that he dropped on his back the first time in his life of a pirate. Okay?
And it was the first time he ever used Snake Man.
That too. Snake Man is awesome. But it's more of the bond of that moment that they have, because Category is the strongest of the Big Mom's pirate right now, because Big Mom is dead and Kaido's dead, what we know so far. So
the feeling of respect for your enemy.
Yes. And think about it. He's the only one out of the worst generation that pulled up to the Big Mom's territory, went through everybody, saw Big Mom herself, and escaped with one tragedy, Pedro, but that proves Luffy gonna be king of the pirates to Category. And if you want to think about it, Category is the new captain of the Big Mom's pirates.
I think Kategori was one. Kategori was the one that asked Luffy, "Do you really think that you can take down Big Mom?" And he just, said straight up, "Yeah, I know I can."
Yeah. And after Luffy beats Kaido himself and Kid-in-Law beat Big Mom, it proves that Luffy is stronger than both of them. So,
Right.
if you want to think about it, this is my own opinion. I don't know what anyone else's own opinion about this, but I feel like Kaido is stronger than Big Mom. Not by
Could
far.
have been.
Not by far. But I believe Kaido is stronger than Big Mom.
Well, he could have been if he didn't die.
Both of them died at the moment. But, like, think about it. One World's Generation pirate beat one of the Yonkos, but two of them had to beat the other one. That and one had an OP power of Sun God Nika
Right.
too. So like, but Kaido gave Luffy a run though, just like Big Mom did to the both of them. But
Right.
as it ended, both of them died.
Mm-hmm.
So like that the power ranking there. But think about if let's go back to Sanji. Think about if Sanji needed to save multiple women
Yeah.
at once.
Basically,
How strong can Sanji be? That's
well,
a good
it's
question
all
right there.
because the power of love is a very powerful force. It could drive someone to do anything,
They can
even though it's
drive someone crazy
thing.
to kill themselves too.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, that's the power of love. That's the power of love.
But if you want, you can't really say Sanji has the power of love because that's more of Boa Hancock.
Right. The mellow, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. But with Sanji, I feel like it's just because if you need to think about his backstory too. The only people that actually showed him kindness or somewhat of kindness was female. Every man in his life when he was like in his childhood, like hurt him, disrespect him, made him have the worst childhood. But the females was there to show them actual love. So
Right.
in anime and shit.
In a way, Puddin and Sanji are the same way because Sanji was the very first person to ever treat Puddin like an actual person. Like he wasn't disgusted at her third eye and everything like that.
No, yeah. So like with that would be a big push for Sanji, but but Robin, I feel like Robin would make him come back into reality to realize we need to wait for it because Robin is the only person that's really smart and that can convince Sanji to not do that. Think about it. So yeah.
Right.
Mm.
I'm here and I'm talking. I'm just also eating at the same time.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think of something right now. Fuck.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else could happen. Like what else would happen if Sanji figures out Pudding got captured?
Well, maybe he probably wouldn't be the first to know. Maybe he'd probably be the last to know.
True.
Yeah,
But
because Luffy is more involved in the other pirates' affairs.
no, yeah. But Sanji figured out Vivi was captured, but he really didn't push for it though.
Right. He was kind of calm. He was kind of collective.
Like he want to go save her, but
He went. He knew how dangerous Crocodile was. So instead of like going gung ho, he went with a disguise, Mr. Prince.
but that was in Alabasta. I'm talking about now. Like recently, Vivi got kidnapped, and her father supposedly is dead too. So
Oh wow.
yeah, so Sanji was more like was shocked that it was like, oh, we need to go save her. But I think Robin, someone said we can't because we don't know where she is. And then Sanji was like, oh, but I think it was Robin because Robin is pretty small. But it could be Nami. But one of them said that, and Sanji got knocked back into reality. That's why I said Robin would think of that and say that to Sanji, and Sanji wouldn't be so pushy about it. And I feel like Sanji would be more aggressive to do something because what happened between them. So like we don't know how Sanji would react when he figures it out.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like he would overreact, but come back.
Yeah, he would. You know, Sanji. The very minute, and he'll always do anything for a woman, but he'll always do everything for his friends too.
Hell yeah. But he always would do both, though.
Mm.
He figures out a nice balance. I can say that.
Improvisation is a skill you learn very fast.
Mm-hmm. And Sanji is the master of observation hockey.
Right.
Yeah, so Sanji is observation hockey.
I still don't understand one thing that he has. What's with the sky climbing again? What's with the sky running again?
Oh, it's called Skywalk. It was a CP0 move.
Oh.
And he learned it from just seeing what they doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like not jet pistol, finger pistol.
Ah.
It's the same move like that. It was most likely a little hint of how hockey works.
Right.
Because you can toughen your body, you can like see people, you can move faster, you can hit harder type shit, you can walk. It was like a little hint of hockey before hockey was hockey. Said hockey a lot in that one sentence. But you have anything else that you have idea to talk about? Like any topics?
If you ever wanted a video game that will cross over everything all together, what would it have the playstyle to be like?
Like a crossover?
Yeah, crossover game. What would you want it to be like exactly like Jump Force or no? Or would you want it to have like something different, like an RPG or something like that?
I have two answers, okay? I would be happy with either one if it happens. I would like a Jump Force, like a Mortal Kombat, like a fighting one.
Honestly?
But I would like an open world one that like you can customize your character, choose what abilities you want, and like you can bounce through different universes, and each universe is like a different anime and stuff.
Right. Honestly, if I wanted a game that crosses over every single anime, you want to know what playstyle I would go with?
What?
You know for how Pirate Warriors is like, right?
Oh, like an open world one?
Yeah, like where it's basically like a Dynasty Warriors game where you basically divide and conquer. You fight so many hordes of enemies and even boss fights in certain areas here and there.
Yep.
Well, picture that, but with all the animes in one. You know?
That was exactly what I was talking about with like the open world. So like, with my ideas, like what universe you are in, or like you spawn in. Like, you can create your character, then you can choose out of all the animes that's in it, like, what anime you want to be, like, started. So what anime you start in is what's the powers you have. So if you do the Dragon Ball character, or, like, universe, you didn't have Dragon Ball powers, okay? So you can go through that universe like you in the show, like Dragon Ball.
Right.
But you can go in different orders. You make your own story, and after you finish like the storyline of it, found like for example the One Piece, you found the One Piece, you have the option to come back to there, or you can go and choose another anime, but you can still use that character. But you travel
Oh,
through that world, and you can choose one more ability for each universe you get, so you can gather all your favorite abilities across all the universes,
right.
and then you can be the strongest of all animes at the end.
Hmm.
Then you can add PvP into it, like tournaments and stuff, and
Right.
see what person make the best characters with the best combos type shit like that. Like
Well,
that's my
not
idea of
exactly like
open
a
world.
not exactly like a team deathmatch, but more like
No,
a
but it's not a team deathmatch. There's an open world.
Mhm.
You go through. You feel like you can have your own impel down arc and type shit. Like if you want to, or you can skip over that and go to find, let's say, Rayleigh to learn hockey type shit. Or like you
Right.
see what I'm saying? Like it's kind of connected to the anime, but you can create your own storyline of it.
Right, right.
You and like there's bosses, like in the show
Like
Kaido was in
instead of
Wano and stuff. You go there, Kaido is the boss, and you go like through it like you were saying, multiple waves of enemies and stuff like that.
instead of it also being all heroes, all villains can have their own mode and have their own ending too. You know?
Oh no, yeah, of course. Like
Right.
like if you choose One Piece, you still do the same thing like Luffy did, but you can do it as a villain.
Hmm.
Like they give you the option. Oh, you wanna save this person, or do you wanna kill this person, or you just
Right.
wanna let this person die? It's like that. You get options and stuff. It's like you make your own story.
Right.
Now that's my idea of an open
You
world
make
anime.
you make your own plan of attack.
Yup, you make everything. It's like a sandbox, but there's a storyline to that sandbox.
Right.
So like you can have the gum fruit if you want, if you choose One Piece, or you can get the magma fruit, or you can get the Buddha fruit. The any type of power you want, you can, but you need to go through it, and you need to power it
Plus,
up.
each anime has like their literally their own type of object or like weapon that could also interact with other people. Like say, you know how the sensu beans work, right?
Yep, yep.
Well, what if Luffy had a sensu bean? He'd be all healed in the middle of a boss fight.
No, yeah, but the only way that would happen, let's say if you start in Dragon Ball, you finish Dragon Ball and you collect the sensu beans, okay?
Right.
And then let's say you go to One Piece, and let's say you choose, oh, I would like the Sun God Nika fruit. So now,
Right. Right.
let's say if you choose to be a Super Saiyan, you have Ultra Instinct with the Gum Gum power. But let's say if you die, it'd be like in Minecraft, you have this item called the Totem of Undying. So when you die, it doesn't kill you, but that thing pops like an extra life.
Of course, the game would have its own original objects and like power ups too.
Oh yeah, in different universe, it goes off the anime's power up. Like let's say if you go to JJK, you can be a sorcerer and stuff. You see?
And have a bunch of cursed objects.
Yeah, and you can bring them to different universes after you beat the JJK. So for example, let's say you're in the middle of the universe of JJK, but you want to go back to the Dragon Ball universe to get something. You can do that. But when you go back to the JJK, you can't move on if it's like a storyline and like a anime that have a storyline to it that's really like
There-
connected in a way.
In Yu Yu Hakusho, there's also the spirit detective tools.
Yep, you can do that. In like Bleach, you can get a sword and stuff. Like you create your own character that's OP as fuck, but everybody else that you do if you play PPV is gonna be OP as fuck. So it's pretty balanced.
Right, right.
So like that's my ideal of a all collaboration anime game right there. That or like a Street Fighter kind of thing.
Right, right.
But like, what's yours? What's yours?
My what?
Your ideal of all collab anime game?
Well, yeah, I still stand out with the Dynasty Warriors game, but if I would, maybe possibly a RPG where it has them all together.
Kind of like my idea of an open world one.
No, not like an open world, just like a kind of like the same play styles, like probably like Persona or Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay. So there's a storyline into it, and you need to go through it. And after you finish the storyline, you beat the game in a way.
Right, right.
Okay. My idea is more of like a grind game. I like them kind of games that you need to grind your ass off.
I like Xenoverse.
In a way, yeah. Or like a Minecraft or Powers. Powers is a fucking grinding ass game.
Game like Xenoverse, but where it has everyone included would probably work.
True, I that's like my ideal in a way because you can travel to different spots in the Dragon Ball universe in that game.
Right.
Like that's my ideal, but like you can travel to different anime universes. So like you can go to, fucking anyone. Fuck it, let's go to High School DxD. Fuck that shit. I don't know. I'm just fucking saying some weird fucking animes and they're different like directions. But like
The Shonen verse.
that too. Like all the shonen anime can be in one show or
Right.
one game. But I would definitely play that shit.
Right.
Like that shit sounds dope as fuck. Making your own character, go through all the shonen anime, get one power each so you can max it out. Oh my god. Oh, I got a new question to talk about. If you can have one power of all shonen anime, what power of each shonen anime would you get?
Oh man. Why do you do this to me, man?
It popped up in my head.
Oh god, okay.
But I can already say I would have the Uchiha power in Naruto, the Nika fruit from One Piece, from Bleach I would have
Zanpakuto.
the main character's power.
Ichigo?
Yeah, Ichigo's main like power, like that soul thing. Like I don't know, but I know that shit's pretty dope, like pretty badass.
Yeah, basically his final power up is called the Horn of Salvation.
No, that shit sounds badass. But in JJK, I would get the Infinity. Fucking.
The Infinite Void.
No, like Gojo's fucking power, the eyes.
Yeah, the domain expansion.
Yeah, that I would get that. Fucking in Fairy Tail, I would get Natsu's power. The ability
Right,
to
Natsu's
fucking
power.
eat flames and be more powerful.
I would probably, I have a thing for dragons, and I am a dragon lover, so yeah, I'd probably go with that certain power in Fairy Tail. Yeah.
I think that shit's the dopest fuck. But what dragon power would you choose? Flame, metal, air.
Is there? Well, I don't know if this is like real or not, but if I had to choose a certain element, I'd probably go with lightning.
I would go for dark matter.
Dark matter?
That shit's fucking heaviest. The matter like.
God damn it! I walk
Oh my god. That shit can go for fucking forever. Fucking. Demon Slayer, I would definitely have flame breathing. So I can choose all the most OP powers in every anime. That's really what it is.
Yeah, anything that involves lightning, give me that shit. Thunder breathing, all that crap.
I think there's not a dragon ability, but there's for magic. There's fucking, I forgot his name, but he's like lightning. He's dope. I forgot his name. But let's move on to fucking to a different anime. Oh fuck, what is a really popular shonen anime?
I mean, there's also Killua's Godspeed. Killua's Godspeed was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Hunter x Hunter. I would go for that Killua's power, the assassination.
The whirlwind and the Godspeed technique that he uses.
Fucking, I had one. I can't think of it. Fuck. Oh, Dragon Ball. I would do Ultra Instinct. Oh,
Ultra Instinct, yeah.
The God of Destruction power. One of those. I would choose.
Hakai.
Hakai. That's what it's called.
The Hakai power, yeah.
Okay, it's definitely Ultra Instinct or Hakai. I can't choose, but I would spin a wheel and I would be happy either way.
Hakai in general, when you say Hakai, you literally just say the word destroy.
Oh, that's like the Japanese word for destroy?
Yeah.
Okay. I learned something new.
Basically whenever God Destruction says Hakai, they are destroying something.
It's a badass way to say it. Hot.
Mm-hmm.
What other fucking shonen?
The most time when it was ever demonstrated is when probably Beerus did it on Zamasu.
Yeah, I had a feeling it's definitely Beerus did it. Actually, fuck both of them. What's Zenny's fucking power?
Zeno's power?
Yeah.
Zeno's power. Oh, he outclasses everyone.
That's what I'm saying. I just remember Zenny, bro. I was like, fuck Ultra Instinct. Fuck it. Fuck God.
He can literally erase worlds, erase realities with just the snap of his fingers.
He just erase universes like, Yo, I'm picking that.
I don't like these people. Make a new one.
He's like, I like that power. I want that power.
You're too boring.
Yo,
you didn't give me good food.
Did he ever get like angry before?
No. I mean, Goku. I mean, he told Zeno that Zamasu was a bad person, and he just straight up, "I'm gonna kill you."
Nah, yeah, I understand
but
like his character development. But go ahead.
Yeah, but it wasn't the Zeno and his timeline. It was the Zeno and the future Trunks' timeline. When he pressed a button to summon Zeno, because Zeno gave him a button to basically just to talk, chill, hang out, be his friend, and play and stuff.
Yeah.
The very second that he met Goku, Zeno immediately wanted to be Goku's friend.
No, I know that. I saw clips about that. I knew they buddy, but like with like a character development like that, like if someone's really like joyful, kind of like, for example, Luffy. Luffy is probably one of the most joyful characters I ever like saw.
Yeah, but the thing
like,
is,
when he gets mad, that's when you know shit's getting serious. So like I was wondering if Zeno's ever had a scene like that when he actually got angry and like showed his true power.
There was that time when Goku was in Ultra Instinct and he get fucking pissed off as hell.
Wait, Zenny or Goku?
No, Goku. Goku was able to get so pissed off in Ultra Instinct and still maintain it at the same time. When Jiren was trying to prove a point by attacking his friends, Goku deflected the blast and he immediately lost it.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But I feel like
yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
Zenny should have a moment where he actually gets pissed off at someone and go full power on him. Then, like, afterwards, after he just literally destroys that person, he just goes back to normal, like, so giggly, and was like, that was fun! Something like that. Well, I feel like that would be a very good character development for him to show the fans and the viewers how truly powerful Zenny is. Like, we know he's all powerful, but like, how far could his power go?
In a way, it makes sense for Zeno and Goku to become friends because, like, in their own beings, they're like the most strongest beings of their own life and their own and their own like timeline,
Nah,
right?
yeah.
Basically, they share that in common, but they also share another thing in common.
What?
They're very, very extremely powerful, but they're both dumb as dirt.
I see that. You know what I feel like would be a good introduction of Zenny's true power. I feel like Zenny should train Goku, and
Well,
like with that.
that's why he's currently having the Grand Priest doing that for him. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he can take steps towards it, and when it gets to that point, I feel like Zenny should train him. And Goku gets so strong that Zenny has to use his full power to actually train Goku farther.
Right,
Do
right,
you
right,
see what I'm
right. But
saying? And I feel like
but
that would be
but
a good power scaling of Goku and Zenny's distance.
right, but without the angel's watchful eye, another angel in the manga, in the Dragon Ball Super manga, without the angel's watchful eye, another angel was training Goku during the fight against Moro. And
I never heard about him yet.
yeah, but that angel was involved in the same task force that Jocko works with.
Is Jocko one of the gods of destruction, like the short one?
No. No. Jocko is basically a intergalactic space patrol policeman.
Oh, is that one the tall guys that stand next to Zenny?
No. Jocko was his own person, and he arrived during the whole Resurrection of Frieza movie. Jocko was first introduced in that one. He
Okay.
doesn't really have any like strong abilities. He's like, I don't know, this space patrol guy that's an alien from Space Patrol Police, kind of like the Green Lanterns in a little bit, like the Green Lantern Corps, but they're
Okay.
basically called the intergalactic policemen. And his current weapon is mostly just like jet boots and a gun.
Okay.
He's also kind of like an intergalactic detective in a way too, because Jocko can like literally like detect anything.
So they most likely the police of the universe.
Yes, exactly. This,
Okay.
the universal police.
Okay,
and
that makes more
basically
sense.
and basically one of the angels was kind of like interested in joining them because unlike any other angel, this angel had a strong sense of justice.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it seemed like we've been going for a while. I was wondering because there was an episode of One Piece dropped yesterday. No, not yet.
Right.
Saturday. So you want to
Right.
end it off and watching the new One Piece episode?
Yeah.
I bet. Gonna hook it up real quick. And
Then I'm gonna take a walk and get a soda.
it'd be like that. But this is in sub, so you gotta
Right.
read the subtitles and stuff. So involved with Vegapunk.
I don't know, but is this finally gonna be the arc where Luffy meets Dragon?
If you want to be Pacific, Luffy already met Dragon, but it wasn't really. They didn't meet. Is like Dragon saved Luffy from Buggy when Buggy was trying to assassinate him.
maybe this Vega guy is probably working with Dragon in a way.
For a while, since Vegapunk came up in topic in the anime community, I really
Right.
think Vegapunk is secretly a good guy, but works with the
Right.
Marines.
Right.
So I feel like they're gonna team up with. I thought it was Luffy. Now I think they're gonna team up with the world government, not with the world government, the Revolution Army.
Right. The Revolution Army
Yeah.
that Dragon is leading.
Yeah, but like anything can fucking happen.
Yeah, anything.
But I really feel like Vegapunk gonna be a part of one of the a pirate crew, and now I think it's the Revolution Army, like 100%. But let's end it here. If you guys like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for more updates on this podcast, Minecraft tutorials, or just funny videos. So if you guys like it, don't forget to subscribe and see my other videos. But we gonna see you guys next week. Deuces.
We'll see you all again next week. Stay positive, stay healthy, and stay good.
What you gonna do? I'm good.